Today, I am here to give y'all my predictions for the 2022 British Grand Prix. Back in 2021, the racing out there was phenomenal. We saw the championship contenders tangling on the opening lap down in Cope's Corner, which resulted in Verstappen DNFing from the race, and Hamilton winning and making the championship battle interesting once again. And this year, I think we're going to see some crazy things going on here, and I'll get to that in a minute, but let's get started.
Hey, it's Ricky Stenhouse Jr. here at Kroger, and you're watching William Blackwell on YouTube.
Heading into Silverstone this weekend, there are going to be quite a few teams that are going to bring some massive upgrades. And one of those teams being a true championship contender team, the Scuderia Ferrari. This year, they have been phenomenal. They started out in round one out in Bahrain, winning with Charles Leclerc. Did not win race number 2 out in Saudi Arabia, which was gone to Max Verstappen. Race 3, Australia, they won there. And since then, it's kind of been a struggle for the team as a whole. Carlos Sainz struggling to finish races here and there, and Charles Leclerc's point lead going down, and eventually Verstappen passing him, and more D and Fs. And it's got to come to an end, and they're bringing some massive upgrades to prevent some mechanical issues and make the car more reliable here in Silverstone, but also a lot quicker in the straightaways. And if this were to go as they are planning it to go, I think Ferrari's going to be right back in the hunt. But here, I don't believe Charles Leclerc or Max Verstappen will gain an advantage on one another this weekend out in Silverstone, because I think they will collide. Not on lap 1 in Cope's Corner like Hamilton and Verstappen did last year. I think they will collide. And it's going to come out the blue, and it's going to create a wacky post-race result. And today I'm here to give y'all my top 5 in a dark horse, so we're just going to go right into it. But winning this Sunday's British Grand Prix will not be Lewis Hamilton, nor George Russell, or Sergio Perez, because Verstappen and Leclerc are going to be out of the race, in my opinion. So I believe it's going to be Carlos Sainz. Carlos Sainz, these last couple of weeks, on Formula One race weekends, has been pretty consistent besides Baku. Finished runner-up in Montreal, runner-up in Monaco. I think the man's got it going for him. Besides Azerbaijan, he's on a tough 3-race run. And I think he can do a very good job here in the UK, and I think he will win this Sunday's British Grand Prix. But finishing second will have to be Lewis Hamilton in the Mercedes. Hamilton is off for a bad season so far. He has, I believe, it's 77 points in the championship fight. Not looking too good. His bids for a world title in 2022 are probably over with, but you can never count him out. He's a talented driver. But yes, he will have to finish second. I know that's going to be so close to winning the Grand Prix, but you know what? For what he and that team has gone through this year, I believe Mercedes will take it. But finishing third, however, will not be his teammate George Russell, which I believe he's going to be very competitive here. But I believe it's going to be Sergio Perez. The Red Bull cars are just way too darn quick, and it's going to be hard to stop them here. But Perez, I don't know. A lot of people want to mention how he is with saving tires and stuff like that, which he's a very good job at doing that. But sometimes when he saves them early on, he gets passed by cars, and he try to pass them back, and it just never happens. And I believe Perez will finish third, and that will make a lot of sense. Hamilton's going to get past him. He's going to probably start on the little bit better compound tire, I would believe, because they're going to be going for probably a one-stop strategy, while the Mercedes are going to struggle, maybe go for a two-stop strategy. So I think two-stop would be the way to go. You comment down below your strategy predictions. But finishing fourth, however, will be George Russell. I mentioned him just a moment ago. I think he's going to have a great weekend. He is a British driver, so the British fans are going to go nuts to see George Russell up top of the leaderboard. Will it happen? I don't know. We will see this Sunday. And finishing fifth, I got to do it. You got an unknown podium pretty much. No one kind of expecting this order. 2 of the championship contenders going out. You already got 2 British drivers in the top 5. We're just going to add the other one in. Lando Norris will finish P5. 5. The last couple of races for Lando Norris has not been good at all. Daniel Ricciardo outdoing him in the last 2. And that, I believe that's going to come to an end here in Silverstone. I think Lando Norris will come out of nowhere and have a great weekend overall with no mess-ups. And there you go. Carlos Sainz will win his first career Grand Prix out in Silverstone. Lewis Hamilton will finish 2nd. Sergio Perez will finish 3rd. 4th will belong to George Russell. And 5th place will belong to Lando Norris. And my dark horse here, for if my predictions were right, Leclerc and Verstappen tangling on one of the race's laps. And if one of that happens, Kevin Magnussen will be someone to keep your eye on. He might not win the race, but he can sneak out of the podium. And same for Valtteri Bottas and maybe, hell, Zhou Guanyu. He's had a good year so far. Besides the reliability issues here and there, he should have a lot of points. So if the thing happens, I don't look like a genius, but it probably won't. So don't go off of my prediction. But it's a prediction. You can say what you want. But everybody, though, remember to please like and subscribe.